Okay, this is a sugar tree. We get all of our sugar straight from the source. And it don't get any sweeter than this. Thought I'd show off the rhododendron. This thing is enormous. God only knows how old it is, but it is, well, there's two actually, if you can tell by the different shades. But it is beautiful. Okra's getting big. Can't wait for it. Fried okra. Maybe some gumbo. Here's the cucumbers. I still haven't culled out the ones that got frostbit, but I will eventually. And they're already starting to flower. Doing pretty good though. The wife's tomatoes. And some peppers. Cayenne, and that farthest one is a Tabasco. A couple of jalapenos. We had to play taps for one of the bell peppers. For some reason the top of it fell off. Another bell pepper. And then this bed. They seem to be doing pretty well. They're all Romas except for that one, which is a super sweet. I'm anxious for these. Just an interesting side note, I've never eaten a tomato in my life. So I vowed that this year I'm actually going to eat a tomato. I may make a video about it. And from the dirt that I use, the sod dirt, I planted some cantaloupe, and they're actually starting to come up. You can barely see it right there. But we're going to have cantaloupe. Here's the onion bed.
There's 4 of them. That one didn't die.
There's really not a whole lot to say about the onions. The garlic at the opposite end there, the elephant garlic, it's growing by the minute. We do have peanuts. There's four peanut plants. And there's one of them. I hope those do well, because then I'll have to learn how to roast peanuts. Here's the other tomato bed with some peppers intermixed. I also, in between these two orange flags, have planted some basil. And at the opposite end, right below the crow perch, which I've still not put straw in, or his pumpkin head or cowboy hat. But the opposite end there are super sweets. The two in front of those are yellow pear, and then these 4 are Roma, with a couple of California Wonder bell peppers, and then this is a jalapeno. And then the beans. On the beans I kind of did an experiment. I put, in this row, I put potting soil. I mixed in potting soil with the natural dirt. And then on the other side, I mixed in worm castings with the natural dirt. And I think it's pretty obvious. All these people that brag about worm castings being the ultimate, I don't know whether you consider it a fertilizer or just a soil amendment, but it does something. I don't know what it is. And then I planted some rosemary in between these two orange flags. It's supposed to be a companion plant. And then we have, these are the straggler plants that never got planted. I may just dig some holes somewhere and just throw them in there and see what happens with them. I've tried to give them away and nobody wants them. And there's actually some fairly decent, although they're looking ugly now. These are both yellow pears, the two reds. But check this out. Yeah, strawberries. Unfortunately, this is all we have. That'll make no jam, I'm afraid. But anyway, that's the garden update for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. It has rained and rained and rained. I've not been able to do anything, but it seems to have helped the garden, so that's all that matters. Take care. This apparently is going to be the video of goodbyes, because there's still one other thing I want to show you. I created two new beds that I'm calling the driveway beds. They're actually in the front yard up by the road where the driveway is. Good place for one. But I've made two new beds. One I've planted some tomatoes and some peppers, and then another one I've planted some carrots, carrots, and radishes. So let me show you that. Okay, here's the new bed. It's a raised bed. There's close to 800 pounds of potting soil, sand, and worm dirt in here. And I planted 2 rows of carrots, 2 rows of radishes, and 2 rows of turnips in here. And this is a 2 by 10, so I think actual dimensions are what, 1.5 by 10 3/4 or something like that. And it's fairly level. And I think they're 7-inch carrots, so hopefully they won't hit bottom. And also, if you can tell, I've lined the bottom with old cardboard that I had, so hopefully no weeds will grow up. But this soil is beautiful, so I don't think a carrot could ask for a better home. And then my other bed next to the garbage cans is, we got 3 yellow pears and 3 California Wonder bell peppers, I believe is what it is. Alright, for real, this is goodbye. Take care.